Afternoon all. Okay, subject for today, Jamie Oliver and his war on sugar. Man, where do you start with this one? Okay, cards on the table from the word go. I like Jamie Oliver. I know he does get a hard time in the press, but I actually quite like him. I like his passion for, trying to get the nation healthy. I think his heart's in the right place, and I think, to be fair to him, he has done more than most to promote healthy eating. And the stuff he did in schools, I think, was phenomenal, and he should be applauded for that. But where I disagree with him, and especially some of the points that were made the other night, is blaming one thing, sugar, for the sort of type 2 diabetes health epidemic. I want to draw a football analogy. So any England fans out there, you'll be well aware of this one. Every 4 years, England go to a World Cup and we're awful. And normally there will be a scapegoat at the end of that tournament. So whether it's Beckham, whether it's Sven and the Wags, whether it's Fabio Capello not knowing what he's doing, there'll be a certain player, Southgate missing a penalty. There'll be something that will go wrong. There'll be a scapegoat. They'll get blamed. We move on. 4 years down the line, we've learnt nothing. We've learnt nothing. The same thing happens again, and we pick another scapegoat, and the cycle continues. When I was watching the sugar documentary last week, Sarah turned to me and she was like, "This program's been made before." And she's right. Like, how many times do we need to watch, war on sugar, war on fat? There's always like some health program lurking that's just waiting to blame something. There's one reason why, as a nation, we're getting fatter, and obesity rates are going up, and it's because we are consuming more calories than what we did 20 years ago. Some of those calories will be from sugar, some will be from refined sugar, some will be from fats, some will be from takeaways. It's the calories that are going up. That's what we need to focus on. Jamie Oliver's done phenomenal work with schools, and I think that's the place to start. Education. When I was at school, I wasn't taught about calories. I wasn't taught how to put a meal together. I wasn't taught about macronutrients. Maybe some mention of it in passing as we made something in home ec. That was it. It's a life skill. We should be taught that. People need to be taught about portions, calories, macros, even how to diet. It's just, for me, it's so obvious. It should be staring people in the face. Don't blame one thing, because I'll tell you what happens. So someone takes all the sugar out of their diet, and I've met clients that have done that. They're like, "Oh, well, I've taken all the processed and processed food and all the sugar out of the diet, and I'm still gaining weight." So what happens then? Because they're glugging calories of olive oil, or they're using, like Jamie Oliver, bless him, salad in front of him. Yeah, bit of oil. There's 100 calories. There's 200. There's 300. Oh, let's cook something in the pan. Yeah, chuck calories. I'm bored of talking about calories. I don't want to talk about them. And the only reason I do is because they are the most important thing, and they will govern whether you are gaining or losing weight. If you address that, you'll address the problem. If you get your intake sorted out, and if you learn what makes meals and what are in foods, I don't think we'd have this problem. And I think if you get children, or at least young adults, educate them about this stuff, and then let them make the choices. And then if they want to have one Coke or a couple of cans of Coke, they can do so, and it's no big deal. Little bit of a rant. Apologies. I hope I got my point across. Any comments in the box below. Take it easy, guys. Bye bye.